standing at the end of the line there, we just saw Olivier Giroud. One of a couple of interesting picks by Frank Lampard tonight. Still.
But I think he deserved his place in the team after his performance at the weekend. And this is a guy last year in the Europa League who scored 9 goals for Chelsea in 7 matches. He's only played 9 games this season for Chelsea, but
why has he been so snubbed by Lampard?
Tammy Abraham's been in excellent form.
Fuego.
Yeah, and I think Frank Lampard likes the pace that Tammy Abraham plays with and the way that Chelsea press and play, but at the same time, I would say, I think a couple of things to look for with Bayern is Thomas Muller's positioning.
Away we go. The classic Champions League matchup, played in football's primary colours of blue. Martinez. And that was Bayern with a taste for early goals in London again. It was an extraordinary performance at Tottenham. At the goalkeeper, of course, Kepa Arrizabalaga signed for a world record fee for a goalkeeper. He's just to a left wing-back role, really. Doesn't have to defend quite so much. Bartley trying to get the cross in. As for the Quetta throw. Snapshot by Mason Mount.
Well, picking up the bits and pieces on the end
by Giroud, typical of him. Mount. And maybe just slightly caught in 2 minds in the end. Giroud climbed well to that mix as well. Here's Pavard. Couldn't quite put it to. And the return ball is exquisite as well. And he goes for goal. Lewandowski wonders whether he might have played him in.
See if you can win it in the air. That's what he's going to tell the centre forward, and he does.
Against Boateng as well. We haven't really pointed out so far, Stuart, is that Alaba need me to stop it. It's given away by Kovacic. And Lewandowski heard the whistle before European club football. Now, of course, they're desperate to be in it, but to stay in it, you need a goalkeeper who stands up well, and Caballero did that. Congregating by the near post, and that's where the ball goes. And sometimes those touches can go straight in. You don't see so many defenders on the post these days. And at the other end as Mount gets away from Davis, at least initially. And Alphonso Davis, who is rapid.
Bayern are dominating possession.
Caballero needed to be told that he could have. Ball by Kovacic. James. Taking a deflection across, Alaba had to deal with it. Kimmich over Alonso. He wasn't sure where the ball was, but as he looked round, it was within reach. And up for Giroud. Forced his way through the crowd, but couldn't get well here for Barkley. And it just... Dalka. Gives it away to Coman. Pavard stepping in with Davis. And Caballero just gets there. The feet of Lewandowski. Occasions. Here's Muller to set that up for Lewandowski. He'll get there this time, but he couldn't lift it beyond. Caballero was out quickly again, but it was Lewandowski's ball for 1966 in that World Cup final. Won't happen in the era of VAR, that's for sure. That's good covering at the near post by Alonso, and it's cleared by Barkley. Yeah, that Muller. Oh, and a mistake by Alonso, but it ran kindly for Chelsea in the end, and Caballero in particular. Got dropped to the next league game. Oh, Caballero. He's a bit of a spectator to Thomas Muller's thunderbolt there.
Well, he's hit his form again, hasn't he? Just wrapped.
Lining up in the middle, if he can fire it across Kingsley Coman. Alonso defended well enough, and it's a goal kick. He's defended very well because from their October fixture in London, here's Barkley. Kimmich. Coman. Thrown away by Rudiger. Neuer. Jorginho's cross. Shout.
Decision slipped over once.
Here's Mount. Now by Pavard. Calling for a yellow card, but the French referee Looks to the French issue, Stuart, the way you should defend in these situations. Well, it was played into the space. But always much more than Reece James in the Chelsea ranks. Lewandowski gets his cross. Goes into that space. Caballero comes out and makes it his.
And it's brilliant defending by Aston.
Trying to battle it, get it back, and Gnabry's done that. James is quick, needed to be. Corner to Bayern again. Great position here. Giroud darting into the middle. Alonso, fresh from his goal at the weekend, goes for goal again. Comes out to James. The other wing back plays a Barkley. The referee this time is going to produce Chelsea's corner. It's Alonso's header. He put a fair bit into it. He does get goals like that as well. He's a free kick take. Opened the scoring before the break, but Caballero's had a very good half. But at half-time, it's Chelsea 0 by second half underway. Chelsea kick off. Lose their opening group home game against Valencia here, but it's their only defeat here. Still going, blocked by the goalkeeper, comes out to Barkley, and Neuer suddenly emerges with the ball again. But maybe the flag went up in the first place, a big part in that, but has been not involved very much at all in this campaign, almost as if he was frozen. A slip by Azpilicueta, and here's Lewandowski, who puts it absolutely on a plate for Thomas Muller. Gnabry came in as well, and Gnabry may be the one who's put it into the net, but Muller's taking a lot of the credit. It's 1-0 to Bayern, and Caballero is beaten this time.
Well, there were two players very close to it. Everybody thinks that Lewandowski's going to shoot here. In the end, he cuts it back. Brilliant play from Thiago.
Point choose to be the case, and maybe a goal-scoring opportunity is denied.
And also the assistant referee could not be 100% sure there.
And they're in again here. Gnabry's in again, and he's placed it to perfection. They are tearing Chelsea apart early in the second half, and Serge Gnabry is at the heart of it. Ruthless from the team in red.
Well, it's brilliant down this left-hand side. Lewandowski involved again. Gnabry with his pace. Nothing too much that Caballero could do differently. He tries to close the angle down. Neuer this time going that little bit longer. Lewandowski does really well to win the header, then races into the outside. But
Mount gets it back from Barkley. Cuts it back, but only to Gnabry. Is everywhere at the moment. And here's Davis. And the more Chelsea chase this, the more they might be vulnerable to this kind of break. Post the scoreline. Muller. Gnabry! Would have been the hat-trick. Maybe should have been. Oh, needed Varian bounce in the Bayern section of the ground. And as you rightly said, Stuart, Frank Lampard is going to change it. Gnabry, shots on, still on. Deflected away for a corner. How he has developed from the rather nervous.
keeps happening over and over again.
Comes out to Rudiger. Fires it across, it actually hit Abraham. He's advised by Frank Lampard with the substitution. Willian! And no one could get the final touch. The composed play by Muller again. Is anyone going to come in and finish it off for Bayern and finish Chelsea off, really? Double Champions League winner, of course, with Barcelona. Alphonso Davies. Lewandowski to tap it in. It's 3-0. It's a classic counter-attack for Bayern Munich. And the reliable goal scorer, one of the most prolific that the Champions League has ever seen, goes to the teenager who's storming through his career from Canada to Germany, and here in London he's putting on